So I lied, you're actually going to get 3 vlogs today. This is the second one. But yeah, anyway. So something else I want to talk about is the things we let slide in life and the things we don't let slide. We argue and do things with. So things I have to come to grips with that I need to get over is the fact that I do argue a lot. I mean, sometimes the arguments are as petty as a penny from 1987 said it's from 1987, but the person beside me says 1988. It obviously says 87, but they keep saying it's 88. Now I keep arguing that point, even if they're being sarcastic or making a joke, because I don't realize they're doing that, and I just keep making the point it's from 87. So, or, you know, sometimes the conversations do get into that whole, the asinine thing of the sun revolves around the earth, and I'm like, no it doesn't, the earth revolves around the sun, and that's not what happens, and that person just decides not to actually listen to physics or do anything good. So, I don't know, that's their thing. And my issue is that people come to me and they bring a topic up or something that they know I'll get a little rallied up for, and then they try to discuss it with me, but in the form of an argument, and I try and win the argument over by telling them that what you're doing is wrong. And I know you can't convince idiots, but I still try to. Needless to say, it's pretty useless to do. So, yeah, but that's something I'm trying to change, and I am quite rude. That's something I do need to change about myself. I sometimes cut people off to interject my opinion. I don't try and listen to other people's opinion as much, which well, it's sometimes with stupid people, it's better to not listen. But I mean, when you're with your friends, you probably should listen to their opinion, even if you don't want to hear it. You know, the next thing to talk about is, the fact is, like, I used to not let anything go. Now I'm a little more, like, lenient with things. I still get pissed because people yell and push me and throw things at me and call me names and also even cuss at me, which, is so mean. But anyway, yeah. You see, I've learned to let some things slide off my back and be like, whatever, and some things to hold on to and argue. And I think I am doing it the wrong way. I think I am letting the things that need to be argued with slide, and the things that don't need to be argued with, I argue with. I think that starting today, I'm going to try and flip that. So that on a cause and effect ratio, people won't think I'm an idiot or a jerk or whatever. But anyway, the world's not revolving around them, nor is revolving around me. It's actually revolving around the sun, which is revolving around some other 3 galaxies making a triangle thing, and then that's revolving around a star in the middle of it that we can't see, and then that's revolving around a spiral of the universe, or the galaxy, or whatever you want to call it, because I don't think we're ever going to leave the solar system, but, you know, that's just me. Anyway, this is just a vlog, kind of random, speeding off my head, but, yeah, to talk about that, I think everyone has things in life that need to be discussed and things that do not need to be discussed. And we choose to discuss the things that do not need to be discussed and make them a priority, when these things, they just kind of shove off. So, that's a good life lesson. Something that, yeah, you know, something else that is bothering me, and something I do need to bring to teachers' attention, is our school, Omaha Christian Academy, has this thing called no tolerance. It means if you break a rule, you broke the rule, you get punished. Now, people like me, if I were to break a rule, would get in large amounts of trouble. I would full punishment plus some. But other people, such as idiots, do the stupid thing, decide not to go do the punishment, and don't get punished for not doing the punishment. And talking to my psychiatrist, he talked about that it's easier to get the person that will do the punishment and endure it than chase around another kid to force them to do it, and they'll never do it. Such as the cop that pulls over a car for speeding 5 miles over the speed limit rather than speeding 30 over the speed limit, because it's easier to get this guy and pull him over than it is to get that one. And if you ask him, "Officer, what about the black Pontiac that flew by?" he'll say, "What black Pontiac?" The kid that calls me the D word and pushes me around, I would tell the teacher, like, "What kid that said that? Who said that?" How can they not see that stuff is actually happening? How can they not see that someone is saying this, like, all the time? Anyway, please comment down below if you have any experiences of seeing things at school, or work, or wherever you are that causes you frustration, and have a conversation with me in the comments, or go on Google+. You can go to my Facebook page, which has been inactive for a few months because, frankly, I'm gonna admit it, Facebook is dying out. I mean, the majority average people on Facebook is 38 to 70 something. But in MySpace, I have an account on that. That thing sucks really bad. Just Timberlake failed on it. Bad. Anyway, do check out my Twitter. I don't really post like things significant from my Twitter, other than I do post links. Every time I like a favorite, share, dislike a video, I send a link out through my Twitter. So, you can, you can go on there and find new content to look at. There was some of the content I look at is quite disturbing. Or the titles of them are very misleading. Like, it's just the title, they're making a joke about it in the video. It's not really, if it says, "Oh look, porn," it's not porn. It's probably SourceFed talking about how the majority of people watching porn, or in Michigan, how they found every state computer had porn on it, but they can't do anything about it. That kind of thing. So, just watch out for that. I'm not into that stuff. I won't. It's a sin first off. But anyway, yeah. So, but recapping everything, let's break down to 3 things. 1, listen to your friends. Respect their opinions. Put your opinions out when it is necessary. 2, try focusing on things that need to be focused on, and the things that don't need to be focused on, just try to not let them go, but, keep them on the afterburners, back burners as it would be. Just be mellow, live life simple. And 3, for today, is no tolerance. If someone does something to you and you have no tolerance for it, don't back off your word. If a kid keeps pushing you into a locker every day and you say, "You do it one more time, I'm going to deck you in the face," and they do it one more time, you have full right to deck them in the face. So, no tolerance. Respect your friends. What should I call it? Cereal bowl. I'm going to call this one cereal bowl. And no tolerance. So, thank you for watching the second vlog for today. Have a great Wednesday. Today's chapel at school, so that's why I'm a little dressed up. And I quite like being dressed up, but I don't have enough undershirts to wear, so that makes it sound weird. I'm gonna leave now, but anyway, thank you for watching, and have a day.